Silverbuck's second year, because last year he beat Jack of Trumps, was all out to do so, but produced a fine turn of speed in the straight, and there's no doubt that this course suits him really well. For him too, it comes quite close after that defeat at Catterick. John Joe, you were there at Catterick, I think. What do you think, that would have had any bad effect on him?
No, I don't think so. I think actually the race would have done the horse good, because Mr. Dixon has been really doing a great job and picking his races nicely for him. You know, it'll be the first race he's had for quite a while, you know, and I don't think he really had a hard race.
I didn't either. I quite agree with you. I can't think what Michael was so worried about. It seems to me that was just a pretty well an ideal tune-up, and the winner is probably a pretty good horse. Now then, let's see the Irish pair. Well, there's Chinrullah on the left of your picture. This remarkable all-rounder, a winner of the Sweeps Hurdle, a winner of the 2-mile championship at Cheltenham, blacklist faller in the Gold Cup before that. Well, he's a March horse, John Joe. He usually finds his best in the spring. It'd be a surprise if he won today, wouldn't it?
I think it would, yes. I think he's just coming right, and the sun on his back will do him good. He ran very well at Punchestown last time, and shown great signs of coming back to himself anyway, but I think it's just a little bit early.
Tommy Carberry, who rode Anaglogs' daughter in that race, finished alongside Tide Cottage, in fact, didn't he? And has chosen to ride the mare again. Presumably he'd be on his old favourite if he thought he was going to win.
Yeah, I should think Anaglogs will have shown him something more after she ran the last time.
Right. We haven't seen Tennycoon, the total outside. Oh, Bachelor's Hall, a past winner. We've got to mention him with the sash there, ridden by John Frankham, who's just ridden such a brilliant race over hurdles. Well, Bachelor's Hall won this 4 years ago, and is coming back to form. He ran well in the Massey Ferguson behind Boucher Girod, but that shouldn't give him any chance against Night Nurse, and I must say it would be a bit of a miracle if Peter Cundall can bring him back at 11 years of age, even with John Frankham's services. We haven't seen the outsider Tennycoon, but he really is a very rank outsider. They're under orders, so over to you, John Penny.
And so the 8 runners line up for the King George. They have 3 miles, 19 fences. They're on their way. Tide Cottage the first to break from Anaglogs' daughter. And so the run now into the first. And Anaglogs' daughter going right up on the outside of Tide Cottage, goes into the lead. And a blistering pace in the early stage. They whip over the first, and Silverbuck over in third. Next is an open ditch. Anaglogs' daughter in the lead from Tide Cottage. Then comes Silverbuck. They're immediately followed by Night Nurse, Chinrullah, Bachelor's Hall on the outside, and the complete outside of Tennycoon, the back mark of the 8. And Anaglogs' daughter really scorching along, and is now some 10, probably 15 lengths clear of Tide Cottage, and Tide Cottage in turn is a long way clear, the remainder headed by Silverbuck. Then comes Night Nurse, Diamond Edge, Chinrullah, Bachelor's Hall, and finally comes Tennycoon. But we've got to go right back to the leader, which must be now some 20 lengths clear, the main body of the field. That's Anaglogs' daughter in the lead. Jumps it big and well. Tide Cottage now comes up to take it in second place. And then after that comes Silverbuck, Night Nurse, Chinrullah, Diamond Edge, Bachelor's Hall, and Tennycoon. And Anaglogs' daughter very nearly a fence in front of the others. Then comes Tide Cottage jumping it in second, followed by Silverbuck, Night Nurse, Chinrullah, Diamond Edge, Bachelor's Hall, and Tennycoon. And Anaglogs' daughter comes over the intersection on towards the next fence, and she slowed up there a bit, but safely over. Tide Cottage jumps it second, Silverbuck over in third, Night Nurse and Diamond Edge hit the top of that one. He's just in behind Chinrullah and the last two, Bachelor's Hall and Tennycoon. And once again, Anaglogs' daughter not jumping well in the lead, but landing safely ahead of Tide Cottage. Then comes Silverbuck, Night Nurse, Diamond Edge, Chinrullah, Bachelor's Hall and Tennycoon. And so they swing round the end of the course and make their way into the straight for the first time. And it's Anaglogs' daughter still the clear leader from Tide Cottage. Tide Cottage now being joined by the rest of the field. That is Silverbuck just in behind him, Night Nurse, Chinrullah, then comes Diamond Edge, Bachelor's Hall and Tennycoon. And so they meet the first of the 3 in the straight, where Anaglogs' daughter continues to lead, and jumping a little bit to the left there from Tide Cottage over in second, just in front of Night Nurse and Silverbuck. Then comes Diamond Edge, Chinrullah, Bachelor's Hall and Tennycoon. Anaglogs' daughter still the leader, but coming back to field, and jumping at second still is Tide Cottage, who's just in front of Night Nurse. Then comes Silverbuck, just in behind Silverbuck is Diamond Edge and Chinrullah, and the last two are still Bachelor's Hall and finally Tennecoon. And so they come to the next, which will be the last next time round. Anaglogs' Daughter in the lead, but by only about 8 lengths or so now from Night Nurse, Silverbuck and Tide Cottage. Chinrullah races with Diamond Edge, a gap after that to Bachelor's Hall and Tennecoon. And so they completed the first circuit. They come past the winning post. They have a circuit to go. Anaglogs' Daughter still the leader, but not quite such a convincing margin. Let's join the two Johns for their opinion of the race so far.
Well, there's a good deal of excitement in our box here. Tommy, I don't believe, John Joe, I don't believe that Tommy can last in front, do you?
Not at the gallop he took off at, you know, and then she started missing a couple. He's got a nicely settled now, but I wouldn't be happy not to go 3 miles anyway.
But on the other hand, not far behind her, Night Nurse and Silverbuck, perfectly placed, wouldn't you think?
Yes, beautiful, yeah, everything is going grand, good gallop for them, everything is running smoothly for the two lads, yeah.
They've overtaken Tide Cottage. Actually, Night Nurse has just dropped back a little bit there, but he jumped that perfectly well. Would you be happy about him?
Yeah, happy enough where he is at the moment, yes. Diamond Edge is just moving up as well, you know.
Diamond Edge is going very well, isn't he? I'm not quite so happy about Night Nurse. He's only just in front of Chinrullah now. You think that's still all right?
Yes. Once he straightens up down the back, I think he'll start making his move. And I'm happy enough with him, yes.
Well, I hope you're right, John Joe, but with Silverbuck in second place to Anaglogs' Daughter, back to you, John.
Yes, they now run towards fence number 13. Anaglogs' Daughter still the leader from Silverbuck in second place. And then you've got to go about 6 lengths to Diamond Edge, who's just in front of Night Nurse. And a mistake there by Anaglogs' Daughter again, but still just holds the lead from Tommy Carmody on Silverbuck. Now goes up to join her. And then it's this gap to Night Nurse, Diamond Edge, Bachelor's Hall, and Chinrullah, and also Tide Cottage. And so they jumped that one. And Anaglogs' Daughter still in the lead, but only just by about a length from Silverbuck in second place. 10 lengths back then to Night Nurse, who's third. In front of Bachelor's Hall, Diamond Edge, Chinrullah, and Tide Cottage. And as they meet the next, it's Silverbuck on terms with Anaglogs' Daughter. Night Nurse jumps it in third, and so they're running now to the last down the side of the course, and it's Silverbuck, just a fractional leader, takes it better, but I don't know, both a mistake there, but Silverbuck recovers well, now goes into the lead from Anaglogs' Daughter. Night Nurse is in third place, then behind them comes Diamond Edge, and also Bachelor's Hall, and so they're making the turn, and Anaglogs' Daughter fighting back at Silverbuck, and Night Nurse also closing in on the two leaders, and so they're making their way back towards the straight. They have 3 fences of the King George still to go, and it's Silverbuck just a fractional leader, and Night Nurse and Alan Brown coming looming up on the outside of Anaglogs' Daughter. This is the third from home, and it's Silverbuck, Night Nurse and Anaglogs' Daughter, those 3 together, and Night Nurse just made a mistake there. They're running now towards the second last, and it's Silverbuck, Night Nurse and Anaglogs' Daughter. That's the leading 3. They're clear of Diamond Edge, 2 to go, and Silverbuck over in the lead, but only just from Night Nurse under pressure. Anaglogs' Daughter fighting back hard to get on term, and so they're running now towards the final bend. It's Night Nurse on the near side taking on Silverbuck, who still has the lead. They're coming towards the final bend. It's Silverbuck in the lead, over, and Night Nurse is gone. Oh my word, it hit the top of that one. Anaglogs' Daughter now fighting back. Silverbuck is in the lead. They have 100 yards still to go, and Tommy Carmody looked all set to complete the 3-timer. He's done it. Silverbuck is the winner. Anaglogs' Daughter is second. There comes Diamond Edge over in third. Chinrullah 4, and a long way back then comes Tide Cottage, and he will finish over the line.